Very good, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the July 1st meeting via Zoom of the Waterboro Planning Board. Tonight we are going to have two primary agenda items. First of all is to review the minutes of the June 17th meeting, and the second is the election of officers for the Planning Board for the forthcoming year. If everyone would please take a, we need to call the roll. And Angela, if you could please do that for us.
Deb Burrow. Here. Kayla Goddard. Here. Dave Christensen.
Present.
Lori Anthony. Here. And you said that Edward Zelmano is absent. Dwayne Prescott.
I'm here.
Okay. We have a quorum, so we are prepared to move forward with our agenda. In reviewing the meeting minutes from June 17, does anyone have any corrections or additions to offer? Hearing none, those minutes are accepted. We'll proceed to new business in the election of officers. We're going to proceed with nominations and votes for each individual position. The first position is chairman for the upcoming year. Nominations, please.
I'll nominate Lori.
Lori Anthony has been nominated. Is there a second?
I'll second that.
Okay. Any other nominations? Hearing none. Is there any discussion? All in favor of Lori as chair, please. We'll need a roll call.
Yes, roll call.
Yes. Angela?
Yep. Deborah Burrows.
Yes, in favor.
Kayla Goddard.
In favor.
Dave Christensen.
Yes.
Dwayne Prescott.
Yes.
Lori Anthony.
As long as everybody else is in agreement, yes.
Okay.
Okay. Nominations for vice chair are complete. Lori Anthony is going to be the chair for the next year. Nominations for vice chair.
I nominate Deborah.
Is there a second?
What?
Is there a second?
Oh. All right, motion fails.
Motion fails. Let us proceed to nominations for secretary.
Oh, Dave?
Yes.
I actually
Is there
wanted
any
to.
other nominations for
Time out,
treasurer?
time out. Stop. We have two people talking at the same time. Dwayne has the floor. Dwayne?
Is there any other nominations for the co-chair before we move on?
We don't have any nominations.
Position yet.
Are there any other nominations for vice chair? Go ahead, Lori.
Oh, there
I
you
would
go.
like to nominate Dave Christensen for vice chair.
Fine. Is there any second?
I'll second that.
All right. Is there any other nomination into the vice chair position? Is there, we're prepared to vote. Angela, will you please call the roll?
Deborah Burrows.
Yeah, in favor.
Kayla Goddard.
Yes.
David Christensen.
Yeah.
Lori Anthony.
Yes.
Dwayne Prescott.
Yes.
Very good. We are now at our final office position, nominations for secretary. Do we have any nominations, please? Yes, Lori.
I would like to nominate Deborah Burrows.
Is there a second?
Second.
Mr. Prescott seconds. Is there any discussion? Any other nominations? Hearing none, let's have our vote, please. Angela, please call the roll.
Deborah Burrows,
Yes.
Kayla Goddard,
Yes.
David Christensen,
Yes.
Lori Anthony,
Yes.
Dwayne Prescott.
Yes.
Congratulations to the slate of officers for 2020-21. Do we have any other business to conduct as a planning board this evening?
I have something to bring up. Madam Chair, since
Well, I'm still chair, excuse me.
Don't kick the guy out early.
you just won't give up your power, will you?
I am power mad and pound foolish. Yes, I'm running this meeting. Lori will take over in the next meeting. Thank you.
Sounds fine. I do have something, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. Please proceed.
Gary and I have been talking a little bit about the fact that we would like to try and get the board to consider starting to meet in person again. I guess the select board has been doing so and has been social distancing with their seating. We're going to have 2 and possibly 3 very large projects coming up that may be difficult to manage via Zoom. We have 2 solar projects. I can't go into detail on them because they have not been submitted, but we know that they're coming in. 2 of them are going to be at least 20 acres in size, fairly significant to the town. And we have had some serious discussions, as I mentioned to the board last meeting, to take a look at section 1.08. And there's the potential for a contract zone project to come forward, which the board has never dealt with. And that's going to take a little bit of at least 1 meeting of training and discussion with me for you folks so that you can understand the process and what it all means. I don't know when that's coming forward. There are some minor glitches they're dealing with, and I won't go into detail on that at this time, but there's some stuff they need to work through before it comes forward. So I kind of throw that out there for you folks to discuss, but I know that there's been a desire to try and move the board back into meeting face-to-face.
Okay. I'm going to say my piece on that. I know that we will have at least some problems with members of the board regarding in-person meetings, given the state of affairs that we're in. I think that before any of us should consider that, I would require a written proposal as to exactly how this is going to work from Gary and how we are going to ensure that the safety of the board and the participants. I think given the current events of expanding rather than contracting infection rates, that it is all the more important that we are quite cautious on this. And you know, we can't afford to endanger our public participants or the board members.
I will pass that on. Oh, I see Dennis.
Yeah, let me just tell you, let me tell you what we're doing with the board at our meetings. We kind of have a hybrid meeting. We do have 3 of the 4 of us present. We also have a couple of members of staff present, both Gary and Julie, and typically Dave Benton. But Woodness is chosen to continue to Zoom in, and we set the meeting hall up so that he can actually participate. So we have a screen that shows him on the screen, and so we attempt to manage it that way so it's not, you know, we can have you know, the guidelines are we can have up to 10 people gathered. So that's, but that ultimately is up to you folks. I mean, how you want to do it. But if there are folks that believe that they would be better off zooming in, then certainly through the way that Dave has set this up, and certainly in the Selectmen's meeting room, we've been able to do that kind of as a hybrid meeting. So we've got some folks present and some folks zooming in.
Well, I would, thank you very much, Dennis. What I would reiterate is that I think the board deserves a proposal in writing from Gary, and that we need to have Lori perhaps schedule a workshop so that the board members can all have an opportunity to discuss and have input. And then we can go from there and make a call as to how best to proceed.
Yes, I will pass that on to Gary tomorrow morning and let him know. I'm sure Dennis will probably see him as well.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, I
one way or
mean,
another.
it's a matter of safety for all parties, and and if
Absolutely.
we and understanding clearly before we make decisions is going to be important, rather than moving more quickly than we need to.
No doubt.
Well, ultimately, it's up to you guys.
Yep. Okay. Thank
We'll
you.
get a proposal of what, you know, how we perceive it being set up, but ultimately it's the call of the planning board.
Okay. Great. Thank you, Dennis. Lee, anything else? Lee J?
Nope, that's it.
Yes, Ms. Anthony.
I just wanted to ask Lee J, has the item for contract zoning, has that gone anywhere to the office yet? Like, has that gone to the selectmen yet?
No.
No, it's been nowhere then.
Nowhere. We've only had discussions with the client and explained the process and things they need to do. They've gone off and they're doing their due diligence and I don't know what their timing is, but hopefully possibly drafting a potential contract for discussion, but that's probably still several months away.
Okay.
Is there any other business for the planning board to consider this evening? I hear a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn. Lori Anthony.
A second. Do I hear a second? Deborah Burrows seconds. All in favor? Okay, we'll poll the parties. All right. Angela?
Deborah Burrows,
Yes.
Kayla Goddard,
Yes.
David Christensen,
Yes.
Dwayne Prescott,
Yes.
Lori Anthony.
Yes.
We're adjourned. Thank you all.
Happy 4th.
Stay safe.